So a lot of you have been asking me, for those of you who use automation, they ask, why are we choosing to stop development of the macOS version of automation? The thing is, the end of support part. Apple recently announced that when macOS 28 arrives in 2027, Rosetta's support on the macOS computer will be ending. For those that don't know, Rosetta is the technology that runs behind the scenes that translate the x86 code that PC applications need to run. All of them were used on virtually all of the PCs since time immemorial, practically, on Apple's ARM-based processors. The maintenance cost, the physical infrastructure on the end of the build and test on the macOS is not an inconsiderable ongoing expense, especially in terms of developer that time that could be spent on improving the game instead. We are a very small team for the size of the project as is, and it goes without saying that we could rather focus on efforts on what gives us the most benefit in delivering automation to you, the player, as the best we can. And for automation, Mac will stop supporting automation, the Car Tycoon game, and Microsoft will still continue to support the one and only automation, the Car Tycoon game. We understand that is very disappointing news for some of you, and we hope that you can understand the difficulty of making the decision. We look forward to welcoming our Mac players on parallel universes now and far into the future. So, we are now moving on to automation, the Car Tycoon game, moving on to Unreal Engine 5 instead of Unreal Engine 4 because it is 14 plus years in development from switching from our own. Homemade games like this one was in the first place, as well as several Unreal Engine 4 version updates as follows. We can tell you that this is a time-consuming and often frustrating process. There are a lot of wild cards involved in that can absolutely fall up in many timelines you have to for transition. And as anyone who has been in the community for long enough will tell you, things break in the transition. Mods will stop functioning and players are likely to lose most, if not all, their existing saves in the process of an engine switch. We already promised to the automation community that the switch to the Unreal Engine 4.27 that we made in 2022. So if you all read this message of what I was speaking to, that's all I have to say. Bye.